everyone, today we're going to be looking at pricing strategies for A-level business, so let's get straight into it. First of all, let's start off with what is a strategy. So a strategy is a set of plans that are designed to meet or achieve objectives set by a business. Now, strategies are used by businesses in many areas, including product extension, customer experience, operation, and transformation. Now we're going to be looking at the different types of pricing strategies, starting with cost plus pricing. This is the simplest strategy we're going to be looking at today, and it involves adding a markup to the unit cost. This markup is usually a percentage of the unit cost. Now, to work this out, the formula is unit cost plus markup times unit cost. So, for example, if it costs a business £5 to make a notebook and they want a 30% markup, it will be £5 plus 30% times £5, which is £5 plus £1.50, which gives us a total of £6.50. So in order to achieve that 30% markup, they would have to sell each notebook for £6.50. Benefits and drawbacks to cost plus pricing. Benefits include that it ensures that all costs are covered, and when profit is a percentage, it can help the business later on when it comes to accounting. Drawbacks include that it ignores market conditions. For example, markup may be too high in comparison to competitors, and it may be difficult to identify every single cost associated with producing the product. Next, we're going to be looking at price skimming, also known as price creaming. This involves launching a product into a market, charging a high price for a limited period of time. The aim of this strategy is to generate high levels of revenue with a new product before competitors arrive to the market. Benefits include that people will be prepared to pay these high prices as there is no direct competition for consumers to choose from, and the higher initial revenue will help the business cover the cost of research and development of the product. Drawbacks: this strategy can only be used if demand is price inelastic, and it may attract competitors into the market. Next, we're going to be looking at penetration pricing. This is where a business introduces a new product and charges a low price initially. The aim of this strategy is to gain loyal customers who will continue to purchase once the price has gone up. This will allow the business to grow their market share quite quickly. This strategy can also involve offering customers a free trial period, buy one get one free, or getting the first few items at a lower cost when purchasing several at once, such as with driving lessons. Benefits include that lower income groups are more likely to be responsive to low price introductory offers. It can help grow the sales of a new product line very quickly. Fast growth in sales may allow business to lower their production costs by exploiting economies of scale, and it may put pressure on rivals to reduce their costs or differentiate their product. Drawbacks include that if the introductory offers last too long, consumers may not be prepared to pay the higher price, and this strategy may not be suitable for businesses with a high cost base. Next, we're going to be looking at predatory pricing, also known as destroyer pricing. This strategy aims to eliminate competitors from the market. It involves charging a very low price until one or more competitors leaves the market. Now, benefits of this strategy include that it helps eliminate competition from the market, which leads to an increased sales for the business. And drawbacks include that some forms of predatory pricing are illegal in the UK and the EU for deliberately pushing a competitor out of the market, because we know that lack of competition means higher prices for consumers as well as less choice. Competitive pricing. This is where a business sets its prices based on what competitors are charging. So this can be done by either charging the same price or by charging a slightly lower price than competitors. Another approach is to set the price for all competitors to follow. This is referred to as price leadership. Benefits: helps a business stay competitive, which will lead to an increase in sales and a higher market share. However, drawbacks include that it may cause price wars between competitors when prices are put lower than competitors. Next, we're looking at psychological pricing. Now, this strategy involves setting the price slightly below a round number to trick consumers into thinking that the item is cheaper than what it actually is. Now, benefits include that this can increase sales because consumers believe that it's cheaper and more of a bargain. However, it may not be effective on many consumers because we all know that if you add 1p, it adds up to a whole round number. Next, we'll be looking at factors that determine the most appropriate pricing strategy for a particular situation. So first off is differentiations and unique selling points. A higher price can be charged if a product has a USP or is sufficiently differentiated. Price elasticity of demand. So if a product is price inelastic, an increase in price can be made. Examples of inelastic products include gas, electricity, and water. Amount of competition. Where there is less competition, businesses will be able to charge higher prices, but a competitive pricing strategy may be used in mass market with lots of competitors. Strength of the brand. A business with a strong brand will be able to charge a higher price, so strategies such as price skimming may be used when introducing new products. Stage in the product life cycle. Different pricing strategies will be used as a product passes through its life cycle. For example, when it's launched, penetration pricing may be used to get it established in the market, and as it matures, competitive pricing may be used to help it remain in the market. Last off is costs and the need to make a profit. In the long term, price must cover all the costs of production, which is why cost plus pricing is such a popular strategy. Changes in pricing to reflect social trends. Now, social trends can have a big impact on pricing strategies. For example, consumers are better informed today thanks to the internet and social media. This means that they may be more conscious of what they are spending and whether something is overpriced or not. They will also be able to talk to other people more easily to compare. So, dynamic pricing is often used in the travel and hotel industry. It involves prices being dependent on the day, time of day, or even the number of days left before the flight. So the aim of dynamic pricing is to maximize revenue and profits by filling capacity such as stadiums, flights, or even sales quotas. Next is auction sites. So sites such as eBay and Gumtree sell goods to the highest bidder, which allows customers to get the best price. An advantage of online auction platforms is that they create a sense of urgency, forcing customers to buy in fear that if they wait too long, they might lose a really good bargain and never have the chance to buy it again. Personalized pricing involves the use of data relating to a specific online shopper, such as purchase history, browsing history, demographic data, and operating system used to determine a unique price for that shopper. This data may come from the retailer themselves, or a third party, or even the user's own device. An advantage of this strategy is that businesses can charge a higher price to those customers who are prepared to pay more. Next is subscription pricing. This strategy usually involves charging customers a regular monthly fee for the use of a service or access to a particular product range. An advantage of this strategy is that consumers are tied into a long-term contract, which, yes, they are free to cancel, but many people don't bother to cancel their contract. So this helps improve cash flow and remove some of this uncertainty about future sales levels. There we are, we have reached the end of the PowerPoint. Thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope you really enjoyed it and are now very well versed with pricing strategies.